see it now. Perfect. So let me create a new project. So I'm using Maven because it makes it easier to get all the dependencies. So I'm creating a new Maven project. Just a simple project. I'm using my default work location. And let me give it, let's say, test WebDriver. And artifact ID, I'll say Selenium WebDriver. And then the packaging will be jar. The name, descriptions, I'll leave this one blank because we don't need that much at this point. Alright, so we have our project here, so our Selenium WebDriver. So let me go ahead and open it. Let me do this one more time. Let me refactor. Let me just put WebDriver because I don't want to mix with any other project. So let me just put just WebDriver. WebDriver test. Perfect. So on this Maven project, this is my Maven project structure, and we have this pom.xml. So what I'll do is that first I'll go to the Selenium HQ website and capture the Selenium, the latest Selenium jar, the Selenium WebDriver jar. So let me go here and go to Selenium HQ. So that's their official website. I go here. I go to the download section, and you can see that the latest version is 3.0, that one. You can hit this one, and it will start downloading the jar file. You can do that way and put it onto your project file. And instead, I'm interested on the Maven version, so I'll go back. I don't want to download this one because I'm using Maven, so I'll do Maven here. So I know for sure we have the 3.0.1. So it opens up. So there you go. I have this dependency. I'll copy it. Let me leave this alone and go back here. Go to my pom.xml. So dependencies should be here. So I have to copy and paste it here and save it. And then it will take a little bit to actually load, to import all your jar files. It's building. So I'll give it a few seconds. Alright, while it's actually building, let me close this one, and actually when you right click in here, go to Maven, update project. This will update my project. Let me update that. Perfect, it's running. So next thing is we need to get from this Selenium website, we need the drivers. For now we will be working on Chrome and Firefox, so I need the drivers. You go to the download section, and down here you see all the drivers. We have for Mozilla, for the latest, for Selenium 3.0 and above, we're using Mozilla GeckoDriver. Anything below the 3.0 versions, we have the native Firefox driver came with the Selenium, but if you actually installing Selenium 3.0 or above, you have to use the Mozilla GeckoDriver. And we have the Chrome here. So for Chrome we have the 2.25. We can download based on your operating system. If you're on Mac, this one right here, or Linux, or based on your operating system, you can get these binary files. Let me go back. I don't want to do this one. And the same way you can get the driver for it keeps opening on a new browsers, not bad. So let me go back here, go to downloads, and the same thing you can do for Google Chrome and Mozilla GeckoDrivers. So you can download that one as well. So for GeckoDrivers, for Windows 32 bits, 64 bits for Mac, Linux, you can download one of these. This is the latest version, the version 11, or you can get the version 11.0 or 10. I have the latest one, 11.1. So this is where you get the drivers. Perfect. So what I would do is, like, I already have the drivers, but I want to make a space for the drivers. So let me right click in here. Let me create a new file here where I can put my new folder, and I'll name drivers. So this is where I'll copy and paste my drivers here. So let me go to my file and capture these drivers. So I have them here. So I'm going to right click on Gecko, copy it, put it on drivers, and paste it here. So I'll do the same thing for my Chrome driver. I have my Chrome driver here. Right click on it, copy Chrome driver, and paste it on the driver. So let me go and see it. Yeah, perfect. I have them here already. Nice. So by now we should have our Selenium dependencies. If you go to Maven dependencies, we should see Selenium here. Perfect. So we have Selenium 3.0.1. So that's ready for us. So now we can get started by creating our first scripts for testing our WebDriver. So I go to new class, and let me create a new class test. Let me call it tests WebDriver. Let me put it yeah, let me put it in a default package. Doesn't matter at this point. So let me create my main method before we do anything. And then what I'm doing right now is just getting the main method here to just get it started. So the first thing that I want to do is set up my my property files so that we can have those drivers pointed to my resource library, so that Selenium can find these drivers. So I need to point them to these drivers. So that's the first thing that I'll be focusing to do. So what I'll do is I'll go to System, Set Property, Node Properties, Set Property. And then we have the keys and the values here. So the first one I want to do is for Chrome. That'll be WebDriver.Chrome.driver. And then I'll put the paths here. I'll do that one in a second. So let me do the same thing for Chrome, for Firefox. So that'll be WebDriver, Firefox, and instead of driver, for the latest version we use Marionette, and then this is where we put our driver path. So let me show you a quick way of so we always start with the src folder, the source folder, and then if you can see the directory will show you straight where we have it under source /main /resources drivers and slash Chrome driver. So be careful with this location. Sometimes if you actually miss the directory structures, you'll mess up your it'll prevent you from creating or launching your browser. So we'll do the same thing for GeckoDriver. So everything will be the same up to this point. I'll copy that, go here, and then instead of Chrome driver, I put GeckoDriver, GeckoDriver. Perfect. Okay, that looks good. I'll save it. And so now I should be able to test it. So I'll create a new instance of WebDriver. Alright, let me import this one. So WebDriver is an interface. So this WebDriver is actually can implement either it can be Chrome driver or Firefox driver or IE driver, any of even for Android, for drivers. All the drivers will be implemented by this WebDriver interface. So the implementing class for Chrome driver is a Chrome driver for Chrome browsers, and for Firefox is Firefox driver. So that's what I'm doing right here. So the same thing, if I want to do it for Firefox, I'll do WebDriver, driver, put new, Firefox driver. So this is the way I would do it. So let me comment this out. I don't want to do it twice. So this is for Chrome, this is for Firefox. Perfect. So once you do that, once we have the driver instance, we can actually use their methods that's already in there. So the get method will actually is the one that will be responsible to help us to launch the browser. So get method will take an argument of the URL of the page that you want to visit. So in this case, I want to go to, let's say, I want to do it in Google. So www.google.com. So I just want to launch google.com. Perfect. Let me save everything. Save it. And right click in here. Since I'm on my main method, I can run it from here, run as a Java application. Alright, so we have some errors. Let's go and see what's happening. So, if you are on Mac or Linux, you probably get this error like the one I have right here. So it's complaining that the driver is not executable, which is this Chrome driver is not executable. 9 out of 10, when you get it started, you probably see this error. So I'll show you how to fix it. So the problem is this directory or this file right here is not by default set to be executable. So we need to go to our terminal and fix this problem. So let's do that real quick. Launch my terminal. So what I would do is just cd to that directory first. So I need to copy this whole thing up to drivers. Let me copy that, and let me get my terminal back. Yes, cd and copy and paste it here. Yeah, so there you go. Now I'm on my driver section. So I need to change on the mode of these drivers, so they have to be executable. So now I'm on that directory, so I need to be I need to sudo into it. I need to be a super user to save those permissions. So to do that in Mac, you do sudo sudo, that will ask you a password, then you put your password in here. Now I'm on super user. you can see the hashtag right here. That means you're a root user. So what I'll do is I want to change mode, CHMOD, change mode, plus X, that is executable, and then the file name, which is Chrome driver. I'll do the same thing, change mode, plus X for the GeckoDriver. Perfect. So let me exit out of the Superbook and exit terminal. That will save everything and exit. Perfect. So now this stuff is executable. So if you want to actually check that, we can actually it's not that important, but we can actually see it even from here. Let me go back into CD to Chrome, and we can do LSL, and we can see that for Chrome here, you see it's executable, but Gecko is not showing me. Oh, that's a good catch. So let me go back and CD to, let me do sudo alright, change mode plus X for GeckoDriver. Alright, so exit. So let me check one more time. Perfect. Now you can see that it's executable. Both of them are executable. Perfect. So let me go back to Eclipse now. So now if I want to right click here, go to run as a Java application. Now it should launch the browser. Perfect. Yep, it launched the browser. Perfect. Chrome is good. So let's try, let me comment this out, and let's try Firefox. Let me import Firefox as well. Let me right click in here, go to run as a Java application. But it looks like it's not throwing any error. It should launch in a second. There you go. It's actually, yep, it's running here. Perfect. So we can see that Firefox is already up. Alright guys, that's it for this video. So on this video we saw how we can actually launch browsers using WebDrivers and the structure of a WebDriver. On the next video we'll see how we can actually use WebDriver methods to actually run our test scripts. Thanks so much.